24 years old, I was making over six figures. I will meet people all the time that will wait until they see other people start to chase their dream before they start chasing their dream. But you can't wait for somebody else to start doing it for you to start doing it. It's about what you do when no one else is watching. I should have quit when I was sleeping out of my mom's car. I should have quit when I was sleeping on the floor with the 15 brothers and sisters. We got roaches running around the crib. I'm shaking my shoes out before I go to work. I should have quit then, but I never quit though. That's not what I do though. I'm built for this, right? I didn't understand it now. I mean then, but I understand it now. And it's just the beginning right here. All right, so I'm gonna get started as people, continue to move over though. But my name is Carlos Henry. I like to label myself as the greatest motivational speaker ever. You know what I mean? Greatest, yeah. Affirmations, right? Taking care, you know what I mean? That was one of my goals too as well. You know what I mean? I ain't want to share it right there. I was trying to lock in, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to start telling my story a little bit. I'm not going to go too far back to the beginning of my story. I'm going to just go a little bit more recent, though, right? Well, not that recent, a few years ago, right? So, and this is not me to brag or anything like that, right? But 24 years old, I was making over six figures. I was the district manager of one of the largest retailers in the country for AT&T. So they had over 2,000 stores. I was the youngest one at 24 years old. Making over six figures. Sounds great though, right? Most people want that. How many people in here, love making money though, right? You love making money? Okay, all right, cool. That's gonna be important for later. But listen, over six figures. But I wasn't happy though. But you would think, right? People say money, it buys happiness. Money is happiness. Once you're making the money you want, you can be happy now, right? Well, no, I was feeling like, and to be honest with you, I felt like I wasn't really achieving what I should be, because I would always say when I was younger, I'm going to be a quadrillionaire by the time I'm 22 or 24, but I'm 24 years old making over six figures. Sometimes we make our expectations so high that we start focusing on that, and it's just like when we don't achieve it, we feel like we're just nothing, right? And that's something we were kind of talking about in that men's panel over here too as well. The idea of getting small wins. So we're going to go over all that stuff. We're going to do some interactive activities. I'm going to give out some prizes, right? Everybody like prizes? It's money, by the way. That's the secret. Everybody likes money. To be honest with you, I was going to wait a little bit later to start giving out my prizes, but, I'm going to start doing it now, right? So, again, can I raise your hands? How many people here like money? Okay, all right, bet. All right, let's see what we got here. Got $20. All right, $20, all right? So ready to hear? Yeah, everybody like money, right? Yeah. All right, solid. So who in here wants this $20? Yeah, everybody? What is stopping you from getting this $20 right now? Yeah, you good. Oh, snap. She might have snatched that joint from me, too. No, I'm playing. You see how everybody in here was talking about how they wanted money? Everybody put their hand up. I'm sorry, bro. I know you couldn't run over here. I was looking at you. But nobody started moving until, what's your name again? Peyton, right? I remember, yep, because the 1, 2, right? Nobody started moving until Peyton got up and started running. And this was the story of my life. I will meet people all the time that will wait until they see other people start to chase their dream before they start chasing their dream. There was nothing stopping you from getting up here besides Peyton being right up front. You know what I mean? Everybody else could have ran up here and got the $20. Anybody else could have got it. It's the same thing with your goals. Anybody can get those. But you can't wait for somebody else to start doing it for you to start doing it. It's about what you do when no one else is watching. So today we're going to keep it real, right? By raising hands, right? How many people in here, they show like they were happy on the outside, but the inside they were really struggling now? We've all done that before, right? Now I want you to keep your hands raised if you're also the person everybody goes to to talk about their problems too. It doesn't make sense though, right? You're the person that's also struggling with stuff on this side, but you got to pretend to try to be happy for everybody else just so they won't feel like, it'll bring their energy down more. Man, I tell you right now, my little brother, I ain't going to say which one. I got 15 brothers and siblings, by the way. My little brother called me all the time. All he want to do is complain. I'd be like, but I'm there for him, you know what I mean? Because I want to be there for him. But at the same time, it's like, dang, bro, don't you think I'm going through something too? He don't even ask me if I'm cool. He just started talking, right? Today we're going to be real. You're going to be able to be yourself. like I said, it's interactive activities. I'm going to try to keep the energy up as much as I can, right? So going back to the district manager, right? Being the youngest in the company, it was lit. I ain't gonna lie to you. They flew me out to Sugar Land, Texas, right? They interviewed me. The whole board interviewed me. They over here, I met different board members. I met the president of the company. You know, they got me lunch. They paid for my hotel. I was like, dang, this is crazy. Like, I feel like I'm living in a movie right now. And then I eventually got the job. I was the first one that they done that for. And then eventually, you know, I got promoted. And I was excited. But then I got promoted to like the worst district in the entire country, right? So there's 212 zones. Oh, wow. There's 212 zones. And out of 212, we were ranked 212. It was the Philadelphia zone, by the way. I know, yeah. Yeah, it was a little wild then, right? But that wasn't even the problem for me. My problem was like the culture, right? I had like this director. He was a dictator. Every single day he would get up, tell us how bad we're doing, like constantly. You just constantly getting that negative energy coming into you. So eventually I was like, yo, you know what? This is just enough, man. Like just the leadership and all that stuff like that. And that's what actually drove me to start. Even I always wanted to be a motivational speaker, but that's what really drove me to just lock in. I actually finished my book, which I got copies with me too if y'all want. $25 a book though. But I did bring copies of my book with me though. But that's what maybe drove me to finish my book in like one night. I swear. Like I really probably wrote like it's 100 pages, about 100 pages, a little quick read. I probably wrote 30, 40 pages just one night, was just going at it because I was just so like upset with how everything was just being treated. I'm just like, yo, what is going on? But like I said, I was making the good money, but it just didn't feel like, you know, me though. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't happy. Money does not buy happiness. And it's because, again, I had high expectations for myself though. So what helped me overcome that was, again, starting to kind of pay attention to my smaller wins. So can I have, somebody raise, can I have a volunteer? A volunteer? Okay, I got you, right? You can come up here real quick. You do win money too. But, all right. So I got this paper right here. Can you make it from there to there? Just being on the paper. Hey, listen. Oh man, yeah, that paper done. I ain't gonna lie. No. Yeah, you can, right? Okay, all right, cool. Thank you for coming up here. Here's your $20. Yeah. I mean, I'm giving out money today. All right, yes. Round of applause. Give a round of applause to the volunteer, right? I don't know where Maida and Taylor's at, but I'm gonna pick that up. I'm just letting y'all know. That was supposed to represent your goals. I love what you were saying about the steps. It's funny because I already had this planned out before, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's stealing my material. Sorry, now I'm playing. But you think, like a lot of times, and this was my problem is I was focused on just getting from point A and jumping over to point B without nothing in between. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna be a quadrillionaire. Man, a quadrillionaire doesn't even exist right now, right? I mean, Elon Musk or one of them probably gonna be the quickest one to it, but they don't even exist right now. But I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be a quadrillionaire. And then I was just like, yo, why am I not one right now? I'm 22. I'm seeing all these other people on social media touching bread at 22, 23. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Why I'm not there, right? But then I had to stop and think like, yo, Carlos, you're still, you're making six figures, man. That's a win. Accept the win. Oh, you got your own place. Remember when you used to, sleep out of your mom's car, right? Yo, Carlos, you still got the car you wanted. So you have to start to really show gratitude. They said, well, Steve Harvey said this actually. You show more things you're grateful for, and God makes that list longer. As you continue to show things that you're more grateful for, God makes that list longer. And a lot of times we're so focused on just persevering and getting to that final goal that we don't even stop to think about all the things that we achieved in life already. Come on, man. It's just, I know I'm talking to somebody out there, right? Because I ain't quit, though. And that was the biggest thing. I didn't quit. That's what the $20 coming up here, Peyton grabbed it. No one's stopping me. Getting those small wins, I just wouldn't quit. Because if I was going to quit, I should have quit when I had no hot water and it was the freaking winter. I should have quit when I was sleeping out of mom's car. I should have quit when I was sleeping on the floor with the 15 brothers and sisters. We got roaches running around the crib. I'm shaking my shoes out before I go to work. I should have quit then. But I never quit, though. That's not what I do, though. I'm built for this, right? I'm built for this. And all you guys are, too. I want you guys to say it, actually. I want everybody in here to say that I'm built for this. Nah, y'all really don't believe that. Y'all ain't built for nothing. I need y'all to say it again. Is everybody in here built for this? Say, I am built for this. I am built Yeah, that's a little bit better. Y'all still a little tired, though. Get a Sour Patch Kid. See, John 13:7. You don't understand what I'm doing now, but someday you will. That was what I was thinking as I was getting up every day, shaking my shoes out, shaking my book bag out to go to school. That's what I was thinking when I didn't have nothing to eat. I only ate at school. I was like, you know what? I don't understand this now, but someday I will. And it may be, even now, I'm like, dang, all that stuff happened for a reason. When we did that poetry slam, we was talking about it, I was like, yo, I just love turning my pain into power. I love doing it. It fuels me, right? I didn't understand it now. But I understand it now. And it's just the beginning right here. Now, like I said, I'm on my way to be the greatest motivational speaker ever. I am the greatest motivational speaker ever. And again, you can get a copy of my book if you want afterwards. But that's really all I had. I appreciate y'all, all right? Amen.